again. Today we're going to make another Nyonya dish, and it's a very simple dish. It is an egg dish and it's called telur belanda or egg belanda or beranda. I think my mom used to call it egg beranda or Nyonyarecipe. Belanda in Malay means Dutch, so it could mean that it's cooked the Dutch way, but actually it's not. Actually, masak beranda means cooked in a sweet and sour sauce, and during our time, we usually cook it with tamarind for the sourness, and the sweetness, of course, we use sugar, and of course, we also use salt to balance up the flavor. Hi, I'm Loretta Lee of Nyonya Recipe. Nyonya Recipe is a fine place for fabulous food, and I share with you my food journey. So don't forget to click like and hit the subscribe button somewhere here so you'll be informed of all the videos that I upload, and don't forget to share if you find my video useful. Jom, let's go and see how to make this easy dish using eggs, and the other important ingredients is salted fish. For the egg branda, we need 6 eggs, 2 medium-sized onions, 4 garlics, a chili, it can be green or red, up to you, a carrot. The most important ingredient is the salted fish. A heaped tablespoon of tamarind, about 30 grams of tamarind paste. We also need some salt and sugar, and of course some white pepper powder, and some garnishing which you can use like spring onion or coriander. Here is a piece of mergui salted fish. You can use other types of salted fish if you want, and don't wash the fish. We cut it into cubes. Cut the onions into half cm rings. Cut the carrot into fancy shape of your choice, and then cut it into thin slices. Thinly slice the peeled garlic lengthwise. Slice the chili into thick slices using the roll cut method. In a jar, put in the tamarind paste into the water, about 50 to 100 ml, and give it a good squeeze to loosen the paste. Set it aside. Heat up some oil in a frying pan and crack an egg. Cook it for about half a minute and then turn half of the egg over to get a half moon shape. A wok would be better as it has a concave bottom. It is a bit tricky with a flat bottom pan. You can do more than 1 egg at once if you are confident and you can handle it. When the egg is done, leave it out and set aside. Repeat for all the eggs. Heat up 1 cm of the oil and fry the salted fish. You can test the oil by putting in a piece of the fish. It should sizzle. Toss the fish about to get it lightly brown and crisp. Caution, do not burn the fish. When brown, pour the whole content over a sieve placed on top of a heat-proof bowl. Here you go, the salted fish. It is lightly brown and crisp. Pour out the oil and give the pan a wipe with a kitchen towel. Add in 2 tablespoons of the oil and fry the onion rings. Toss about for about half a minute. And then add the sliced garlic and continue to toast. After about 1 minute, add in the carrots. Add in the tamarind water and then enough water to cover the ingredients. Place in the fried eggs and arrange them nicely. Add in the salted fish. Add more water to the remaining tamarind paste. Extract more of the sourness and add the water to the pan. At this stage, you can add in more water if you like to get more gravy. When the onion is soft, add in the chilies. Check the taste and season with the salt and sugar and some more tamarind if required.
Finally, add a swirl of soy sauce and a shake of white pepper powder.
So here we have the egg, and this is the salted fish with some chili and garlic and onions, and I put some carrots for the color. It's a very small egg, but if you can have a bigger egg, that's much better. So we normally eat this with rice. Put some of the gravy into the rice, a bit of the salted fish. So I'll get some of the eggs. And then the salted fish has got a very fishy smell. You know, it's like umami, but some people say it's fishy, but if you're used to it, it's okay. So when you bite on the salted fish, it gives you a bit of a like burst of saltiness. And the actual gravy itself is a bit sweet and sour. So it's a really nice combination. I love it, I love it. So until the next time, until the next round, I'm Loretta Lee, Nyonya Recipe. Nyonya Recipe is a fine place for fabulous food, and I share with you my food journey, and I hope you like this very old traditional dish which we have stopped cooking in Malaysia for quite a while, but I revived it, so now I have it here. So until the next time, until the next round, don't forget to click like and hit the subscribe button and share, and that will be very useful for me and it keeps me motivated. Thank you then. Bye. See you. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.